City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston. Spring cleaning takes on a whole new meaning with inspiration from Canada's top design, renovation, and real estate experts here at the BC Home and Garden Show. HGTV's dynamic duos, Bryan and Sarah Baeumler, Mike Jr. and Sherry Holmes take over the main stage. And Parker Barrow co-owners Jeanette Ewan and Jeff Hancock all sit down with us to chat about designing your life, love, and construction. Now tell us, what are some of your tips on how to design your life from A to Z?
Well, you can ask us a letter if you want. Pick one.
Well, I guess it's kind of broad, right? How about N? That's my name, Natalie.
She had to pick N.
And during our presentation, we did N is for ninjas, but we loved, because we had everyone give us an N word, and we really liked N is for nostalgia. So really bringing a bit of nostalgia. Nostalgia's not just vintage. It's vintage that means something to you, that evokes a time in your life that you were particularly happy at. Maybe it's something from your childhood. So N is definitely for nostalgia.
Or how about Radiant Orchid? I hear that's the color this season.
I'll let Jeff take this one.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a big fan of that color. I don't think it's strong enough to build a palette around. I think it's a great color. Pantone seems to think it's going to be the best. I think people who buy things in that color this year will be pleased that it matches the stuff that they bought from the color of the year last year, which was emerald green, I believe.
And then orange the year before, so I can just see this all getting layered in rooms. I prefer to pick a color of the day, whatever you're feeling. Make it bright, make it fun. I mean, it's a great color as accent. I just wouldn't want to go do a whole entire room of it. And I think it's always funny when organizations prescribe what we should all be liking. Trust yourself, go with the color that you like most.
And then, so what would you recommend to clients that are looking to kind of stay ahead of the design curve?
I would recommend really going into yourself and thinking about what you love and designing your room around something that's not design based. Perhaps there's a piece of music that you love and it evokes feelings, or a movie, a classic movie. I like Auntie Mame. Pull some ideas from that and really make your home a backdrop to your life, and trust your gut when you're designing it.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking with the nostalgia stuff too, is if you go somewhere on an adventure, maybe abroad, and you bring something back, that's the best thing, right? It's always going to remind you of that, and it's personalizing your space.
Now, growing up homes is the topic of your presentation today. Tell us what that's about.
Our presentation is mostly just about what our life's been like, what it was like having Mike Holmes as a father, because generally people see what's on camera and they just kind of make their own assumptions. So it's been more informative for people, I think. It's been kind of a fun presentation. I like this one.
And so now I have to ask you then, has there been pressure growing up with your father as Mike Holmes?
Yeah, there's been a huge amount of pressure. Not only having the name Mike Holmes, but being the son, people always expect more out of you. So I've been working with him for about 8 years now, so there's been a lot of pressure, but I feel like it's kind of let off now. People know what I'm capable of, people know what we're capable of, so there's not as much pressure to be as good as we are, because we're pretty good.
Look at that. And would it have changed the direction you would have taken your life and career if it wasn't for your dad?
Absolutely. I had no intention of being in construction whatsoever. There was no interest, and I finally got pushed into it, to try to join the crew in New Orleans, and I loved it. So it really did shape what my life's going to be like and help me become successful.
And you're not just construction; you're also taking an interest in interior design. Is that right?
I am. I'm starting to. They're letting me a little bit more. I think I'm going to take some classes because I like that kind of stuff, and it makes my job a little bit more fun to do something new as well.
HGTV's expert couple is here with me now, Bryan and Sarah Baeumler. Now you guys are talking about All's Fair in Love and Construction. What is that all about?
That's a loaded question. Well, it's a play off All's Fair in Love and War, obviously, but construction is really a battle. We're on season 3 of House of Bryan right now. We're living on site, building. We've got 4 kids. We're only halfway through, so we don't even know if we make it yet.
We'll finish the house.
Does it make a difference for you guys on your relationship, working together all the time?
That's the boss.
As the boss. No, I think definitely. I think this is now our 3rd project together, and I think every home that we've done, we've learned a little bit more about each other, and it's a little bit more of a give and take as we go. And I know where I can push Bryan, and
yeah, there's a little more give, there's a little more take. I mean, it's a journey. It's always a journey.
Is there a work-life balance that you guys try to find? Because you guys are really busy working on a myriad of projects.
We try our hardest. I mean, we're certainly not, you said experts, but we're not experts yet. I think we're working towards that every day. But we really try to shut things down at the end of the day
when you're building and you're running a construction company, and we have the Baeumler Family Foundation that Sarah's very involved in right now, we're 24 hours a day, we're working. I mean, we're self-employed with a number of companies. So you're really always there, and we have to try in our own marriage and as parents at the end of the day to just say, you know what, put down your phone, I'll put down my phone, you close your laptop, I'll close mine, and let's just spend time together. So you have to make a conscious effort to do that, because we'll literally be in bed and we're both
Still
replying to emails, and I'll text her and say, are you done? And are you done? And it's crazy.
Explore more than 7,000 square feet of green oasis, complete with a hot and steamy outdoor pool, all here at the BC Home and Garden Show. Be sure to check out their website for more tips and trends. Thanks for watching. For City Lights on Novus TV, I'm Natalie Langston.